My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo. For the good people of a year old Tafo, Expōse Center Assafuah, and make you wild allegations. Say a year the National Pension and Regulatory Authority for one more former CEO, one more amount of 4 million Ghana CDB, so mayor consultants and firm CEO no crowd or the CNO, Wafak Kwenya Sebiso, Ato Toto, a year Nipemu. Sabre near me ekoso wo ho no enyenti wo mo twempanipo adwene sisu se wo mo mode no mo hwe ne ekoso wo NPR for aso ye ansana agensem yenkonko tie honorable Vincent Assafuah wo bra sensemi odi tudwamra ne to adwene so.
So concerns regarding internal administrative decisions, including rapid promotions and appointments. Reports indicate the appointment of a personal aide, reportedly a veterinary doctor, who has been elevated to the position of assistant manager. A further governance issue requiring urgent scrutiny relates to the creation of a new directorate for micro pensions under the administration of Mr. Expōse Mensah. We are informed that this new directorate has been established with the appointment of one Mr. Daganu as director, a position reportedly carrying an estimated monthly salary burden approximately 100,000 Ghana cedis to the pension contributor. Despite the establishment of a fully fledged directorate for micro pensions, Mr. Expōse Mensah is also reported to have appointed the former CEO, the former Chief Executive Officer of the NPR, Kofi Anoh, who served during the first administration of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as a consultant on micro pensions at a reported cost of 4 million Ghana cedis. That is the duplication of cost to the ordinary pensioner. A particularly disturbing issue has emerged. We are informed that Mr. Expōse Mensah doubled his salary immediately upon assumption of office in February 2025 without a board approval. The first phase of the NPR headquarters, a state-of-the-art facility along the N1 highway, also known as the George W. Bush Highway, was financed through IGF, derived from the approximately 0.33% of the 2.5% pension administration fees. That gradual and prudent financing model was pursued over time, yet the facility remains uncommissioned to this day. Some 3-4 years ago, the NPR committed a lot of money in building the first phase of the headquarters of the NPR. And today, if you move along the N1 highway, that facility is there, uncommissioned, unused. We have a certain NPR CEO who has also taken pensioners' money, about 700 million Ghana cedis, to go and expand that headquarters. A headquarters that you have not even used, a headquarters that you have not even commissioned. Your spending appetite tells you that you should go and expand it at a cost of 700 million Ghana cedis. Now, the problem is that if that money is given to fund managers to manage, the interest that will accrue to pensioners will be about 20%. He is paying less than 7 or 8%. Why is Mr. Expōse Mensah pursuing a phase 2 facility when phase 1 remains uncommissioned? What is the urgency? What is the necessity? And why should retirement savings be drawn into such a large-scale infrastructure expansion at this point?
Vincent Assafuah, a member of parliament for the good people of Otafo, and a sense semi whatever to dra, says CEO no wadobo ni salary. Wasan Sukra Fred, the former chief executive officer of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for Kofi Anoh the number amount of 4 million Ghana cedis. Say 1 year a year consultant and firma womo any 700 million Ghana cedis via Sabri wono eka se womo de economy de akwakwa ye the headquarters of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for na womo BM1 expansion. Meanwhile, phase 1 no masini krano enya de omatimi akom when the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for no ababe responde and womo de sensemi ababe tuja omo press release ababontin tientie womo nsemo a womo abeka de afa Expōse Vincent Assafuah allegations ahodo ya wodi ababe tuja no. I say a call for prudent transparency and accountability in the management of Ghana's pension funds. The National Pensions Regulatory Authority, NPRA, has noted with disappointment a press statement read by the Member of Parliament for Old Tafo, Vincent Assafuah. The NPRA responds to the issues raised in the said press statement as follows. NPRA's mandate and accountability. The NPRA refutes claims that it is the unaccountable custodian of pension funds. The heading of Mr. Assafuah's statement, which reads, a call for prudence and accountability in the management of Ghana pension funds, coupled with baseless and vile innuendos, made on Asempa FM on the afternoon of Thursday, April 16, 2026, to the effect that the NPRA mismanages and misappropriates pension funds is false and misleading. The NPRA clarifies that its mandate under Section 7 of the National Pensions Act, Act 766, is strictly regulatory. It doesn't hold, manage, or disburse pension funds. The NPRA's object is to regulate and monitor the operation of the three-tier pension scheme to ensure the effective administration of pensions in the country. To demonstrate its accountability, the NPRA cites recent enforcement actions, including the prosecution of employers, recovery of defaulted contributions, and training of prosecutors to protect workers' pensions. 2. Also, salary adjustment claims. The claim that Mr. Chris Boadi Mensah doubled his salary upon assuming government approved of 25% salary increment in September 2024, effective 1st January 2025, before his assumption of office. This approval happened under the previous management, which is the NPP. It was based on the new salary structure that the exit packages of the former executives were paid. Therefore, the claim by Mr. Assafuah that Mr. Boadi Mensah doubled his salary upon the assumption of office is entirely false and unsubstantiated. A little bit of due diligence on the part of Mr. Assafuah would have established this fact. NPRA for woman semwa woman so woman bomodi akuchire gu nkrata so na womodi abebe bua ekwo Vincent Assafuah say san semodi aba tunu nyina na yahurudi hurada sem womo enya de sika bia akura womo di sa dwumadie say womo e de 4 million ama the former chief executive so my consultant ne ade no womo say sa asem ni nyina no yahurudi hurada sem. Now, so the Member of Parliament for the Good People of Old Tafo, and Honorable Vincent Assafuah say when you break a crabby, and what you hear more, Uncle Ben say salary increment working one seminar. A idea one only time, ne party time, NPP time, 2024 September. And penny for etnas here editum. Etienne Shasa, the National Pensions Regulatory Authority for woman sa. Meeting a one more take his decision is say salary increment embra the National Pensions Regulatory Authority starting 1st January. And now memo the Chief Executive Officer to Solicitor Secretary date near September 5th 2024. And a sa meeting we that was when Nanado Dakwa Kufado Yeman Penina Laji Mahmoud Baumia advice September 5th 2024. Board extract 2024 salary 2025 salary review enti nanado dakwa kufuado time no ana NPRA for one year sa meeting we ya one year nsesanye ewo mo salary one je wo ho enti yanhwe meeting no decision meeting ni. The board at 866 emergency meeting held at 10 a.m. on Thursday, 5th September 2024 in the boardroom of the NPRA considered the recommendations of the HR Finance and Administration Committee on the salary review for 2025. The board adopted the recommendations of the committee that there should be salary increase of 25% effective 1st January 2025 to be implemented as follows: 20% increment salary across board, 5% to be utilized for structural realignment of salary scales. Eti Honorable Eko Vincent Assafuah time on a party NPP amanyokuo no ewo power no ana sa meeting we womo ye wo National Pensions Regulatory Authority say womo ebeto womo salary na womo akatia no 25% increment emra ebe shase on the first day of January 2025. Enti as a member of parliament sa document we Honorable Vincent Assafuah wonsan kabi where hunu say the NPR for no one more board meeting under your time one now we ban etiso September 5th 2024 say one salary no one betum and now one be pejam ana nye NPR for nko na ato omwom afia bia aban time mema salaries no so admage for enti ade ni nwanwa ye dadea hwini woyenya hwenka ni bia sa press conference ya ubeye about salary increment wa by NPP for na bo modern na womu ayeye womu yes meeting no enti the past executives of NPR ekono womu tuakura womu beti omu use the new salary increment no ano womu yeshisha to ono ano womu de tia womu nyina aka no omukọ and the NPP executives and penifo ekwakwa da no womu age saa sika we hu mfaso akotena fie no omudi enti Honorable Eko Vincent Assafuah sa wo se anya monko fra mo penifo a the past executives mo NPR na womu vesika na mra no munji old salaries no monko fie akade bia se yen hwe oman ne yatim ni yeo muma yen susu ni politics no na ya yesa Ghana di fie sen 69 years next year Ghana will be 70 achievement ni edade yera so cost okoto brodo 1 cedi ya twa na ya twa na ya di amount ya twa obi su beba beto 1 cedi na so no is that an achievement up to date mo frat timiase womu esua de ensua mu na emofra yi nyina be kofie up to date wo atwetwede ewo kwapemam in the Okre district there is a community called atwetwede school dan kro womu nsede ni papa bia wo ho na wo ho kra no womu ni light wo kro no na atwetwede fo beto aba wo beto no obaware na giso mu twa nsu ansa na o makọ Ghana will be 70 years next year. Your achievement here, daddy. And we are still doing politics as usual. For once, yen fa politics in tune chain. Now yen drinking wa mind wo kakra. Let's think about the masses. Yen drinking kwarano ho. One more sakwanya ye bia monyinya yi. E bia wo mu form ani hunu bida. Obi be ye politics anu wa ye yie twom owura politics mu anu wa ye yie twom anka politicians je to me no ma ba be ye wo ma ba be som OMP anka oba no se to oba ma no a wo se to ma no visa obetimi adi anim ni aye wo kwan ma wo obetimi adi anim chips compound beba obetimi adi anim mechanized boreholes beba obetimi adi anim na ne ma pa bi nti ono no oba be som wo. But yedi bi bia ye amanyo semu okrom ha abiri bia e wo se ye ne yedi sai bibi e wo se ye ne yedi twi wo man no enkan kro man ni yedie ye ne yedi twi ne berati abiri bia ye the politics egusu sai wo man no and wo tie me wo hwe me say yen na ya bere yen na yakosa nyema yimu. But anke fi sabre ide krono Ghana ni a wo hwame ana wo tie me sabre yi e wo senka yen nyina yenko benkromu yenko adwene kromu say we can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results. Dabi ade kro we ni ye ya hu nto yen. How do we get different results if we keep doing it? 4 years bia yenko to aba no yenko change yensa yenfa ma manyo kuo wei na oman ne guso tia na etisan na chi oba Africa ha West Africa ha Ghana ni woman a womo fa hodie independence womo edi kan agibi enkuro bebria Ghana je fa hodie ja wom aba be san Ghana ho wom puntuo mu. I can mention a lot of them. Ebi won so wom ni Ghana je ne pepepe. But ene wudu say kuro no mu a obe ferry. Se wudu say kuro no mu a obe ferry because wom hwema sanitation minister Ntim for $1 million enfan kogu ni dem a bepem ne ba bia say sika ni fi obi anim. Enso Cecilia Benada Pagusu nam ho ne ho to no. Cecilia Dapon nam ho a yakwa hunu $1 million won impasse here. 300,000 euros won impasse here. Cedis ni chapo jewels ani niema ne bo dene. Osomfo wo ba be som yen. Wo je 42 or 43 million dollars. Wo kwa kotiti gata mu e wo eye circle wo dona. Yen ko hwe circle gata ne say atete mu ana sika no wo he. Yeguso ti woni yesere. Yeguso ti woni yede yanim akwakwo se amanyoko be ti se NPP. Dabia meka the difference between NPP and NDC is clear. Me say the NDC they are not saints. No. They are not. Near many people one from but what I have realized is that the NDC say one more ya Ghana bone kura na nyamisho kakra wo mumu. Say ye na ba ne say ebinom efia bia mensa wom. Yo mine bone kura one more ye nipa bone kura keke. Awo NDC mu na ti say nipa pa wo NPP mu. One more ye nipa bone. Awo your friend say NDC mu no. One more na ye ni almost so na ye nipa pa wo NPP mu. So just imagine. What NDC for ye Ghana bone almost so kakra. Who be bomb kakra. But with NPP, forget it. They don't think about anybody. One more minute will be a home. It is kind of a full no call. Almost from one major party or main secret Sadia Dabi Sabio. Yadi Ghana Amba woman say, a yo major party or monfa. A yo major party. A quiet on the Ghana Faso. Monje 11 tum, na monje 11 tum, a yanko IMF for Chromada. The member of parliament for the good people of New Job in South. Honorable Michael Chibefi Bekachre and say, some IMF meeting, Krana, and Kwalan be a take a decision, mom. It's your MPP for woman IMF for that. And so, Ken Nanaya Kuntunkunku for Yata, the former finance minister, as I be Wagani and what America. A son is say, wo di ade awie ni sika sama hodo bia ntansa ye de abono no wo se oni nwanu yi enti sabre gni ono ani krom Ghana on tena biu wo dwane e da semwa MPP e da semwa. Why are you so bent on destroying this country at any cost? You want to destroy the country. Enti wabranka ye begia dagie na nka nei free primary health care aba be push yakoso ye throw more light on hono Expōse Assafuah and the NPP Anoh Dompreh and your friend is saying Ntim Fordjour they will give us things to say and we hear some get back and watch them. Abusa me told you media ni suma na media chira ehun be yen se mebi na ye hwe si e benya the Ashanti regional communications officer for the NDC Abbas Nuruddin Esquire nanka sensemi MPRA and semi a omabeka Expōse Assafuah and world allegations are making. Of course we know evidence obeka sa evidence be him as usual as we know the NPP They'll make allegations, but when it comes to substantiating it, it becomes a problem. Woman need be on bedina so, but on beba betum futregu any. Yenya bas Nuruddin Esquire, yeden beto so, na fe semi, wabomode na wabiem na yenyina yetimi yenye honti ase. Yan tro dwumade no so mfema, the minority in parliament. Many can say the sabre, womu gusu, ebo apro. Womu wura koko mu, no ma pie. No ma wura bromu, no ma pie. No ma wura mumu, no ma pie. Dano, mete so mo besa mo ko yoye farms so. Now, if you want to say the AC Fakro. Now, wait, and the minority led by Anoh Dompreh, the member of parliament for the good people of Assafuah Dojiri. Woma koko PMO Pro West. Ekriaphobia womodo eburo. Ewo honom. Na womaburo egudem. Na Anoh Dompreh. Awodi minority anim. Akoso mumbie mano. Normal minority for the womodwe ekriafo ho pa. Enti e yo mo ankasa abre womanya moade ama mabusia. Yansha video nimra ye ba e jana beto
Ada haya he amu kwana wa ana pacha hase ya
It's how many bags? Yeah. 100 bags. C'est vous, how bad was me? Hey, bro.
They started by December, January, February.
No problem,
I'm on Daddy.
Okay. Now, NPP or how about it? DC okay. Said ya kanu ye ofel bi ni mudi na nya amanyasem nipa ye yo ayasema ya kanu so so ya no pa na okutu no okoto ebru a ye musa se wo party ya na party so some way said ya na ya bon kofa ye de kwa ben bibi ya ebe ye na ban no wabre na so ase no ate ase se bi oni pa bre e wo ha na se oba we say papa so get some of it ni now to be yes guy the total play now to be yes guy and so kwafo ase a no ya aban ya koya na se bye you be do wajuma why no wisa and check why be say aba habiem why be make sure so betu man I don't know people no let's see
okay so be per brata number ben on friend na omra warehouse
024 577 3480
024
Anoh Dompreh Honorable MP Edema the good people of Assafuah Dojiri. And then we say we NDC near baby a wotie me ye. You want any ma MPP for ye no. So when we say any ma we are more ye no. The last time I share video be mami bi e wo bono empatem ho baby. And no na me share video no. And honestly, say the NDC mo communication ya ba from Sanyema we ya MPP yen they know what they are doing no. And crowding some be wasting resources and time and everything say start planning way and fan come be ho. They know what they are doing. And now Shamusha MPP NDC party numri communication ya ye din. Sa ahoden sa sacrifice sa jumaden na mo year 2024 ade je to me no ade sini bia ena wie tina ho na hwe na we say etesanya na party na ho den sam tesen see in such a the president John Dramani Mama obetimi aye Ghana kwan nyina wobetimi aye bibi bia wo se wo ye na timamufo ho to mo but say NDC communicators, the NDC party, Semu Jai, Anoh Dompreh and the entire NPP, the minority. Now, one more have your way this way. ebe ha party ebe NDC party no asem mo make ni nei mo pa mo fa sa ba bi ensunka because of some of the course, some of the videos, some of the things are yahunu anayatie and semwa etwagu koba nyina hwe and semwa Dompreh di minority anim adi wura kokko ase kotwa ntroche kokko fu akuafo ema omu gidi ma ebikura sabi woman no tra president of the Republic of Ghana hwe semwa sa kokko akuafo ebetimi kan ye and this engagement way engagement ahodoa the new patriotic party aye ewo kokwase and other farming communities the NDC we want to see your videos, we want to see your engagement with these same people explaining things to them and as I say my relax say sika ba ho aduane ba ho office ni ACC muso ho eti bi bien way e push mu said abi mon kwabonten na mon ko stop niema NPP for yen entro ene futu mutu gu Ghana for ani no modi di agro me say last week our Lisa hotel the NPP organize social media bloggers 3,000 4,000 2,000 monye yane mo be ye adwuma ye be ma mu sky be ma mu cars moni yachi de ebe bia mu ntwanto asem na ye tuntuma munya ne fita I am telling you and up to date still mu ya okay wa hu muti ho remember say His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama said the constitution is no say one kobium 2028 the NDC is going to have a new flag bearer. And that period is very vulnerable. The NPP, they understand that period. Because they know they've saw Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He's been a vice president. He's been a flag bearer. They just have to keep lying to the people. One more to be in Sembi or one more Ntim. One more this message they cut down their command. And you think they are joking. For me, I can't crouch because as it stands now, NDC penny a man yokua, womu beti nyabo or my Ghana. Messi Samanoda. See a Shanamonia will come hard at you because Ghanaians can't afford to lose NDC out of power. We can't. Ntim share my party in co-position now. I am being very plain and truthful here. Ghana front Ntim share. I'm a NDC in co-position. No, we can't. Ntim swadi baba yansu bia wo manyimu. Say yakotu aba na yabo Alhaji Bawumia din. Si wabaye mampani. Na aburo nyamu ni namu. Na chama wuntumi mu aba na koka ewo kroyimu na hwan na betimi ahomye hwan no betimi adasumye so na ne nwetimi atonwo na anisuade hunu ban kura ana se party ye ni so I am being very honest here. We will keep the NDC on their toes. Go out there, follow them. Kill their agenda. Kill the NPP's agenda. They know what they are doing. This is a deliberate attempt to lie to the people. And now I'm saying, Kasa, what can you say? Yes, your friend is saying, Malik Basintali, Yasu Wakwa Jessica, Puduobi, Wafesika Kesiabi, what you could do for Ususa, Nakwa Ususa Krano, and then the Panedriana, a no man, and no man. And the dia kwa ususa esi daina Malik Basintali FSS kapudwai se wode kwa dia kwa ususa se wonu kwanya NPP for so eye kwa ususa ntade de se Malik Basintali on social media. You think they are joking? See, me say even po efi nade kro se wonu se NPP ni bia boka sok okuta Bible na woye MP no di Roma sebedwam womudi tu omudu a na womutu nyamenyom yeri twenwo nyame sunsumwe mese fa wa hodi brai ma ye fa nya wajuma omubwa womubwa. Even if you hear them singing gospel songs, and you're born in the trajectory, the NPP should not and never be underestimated. And it's Imamo Nyasao. Nankofo woman dime party, and Krofo woman dine a bay, ma bamba yem faso dia Ghana phobia hunu. Ghana for afa kwan bonus wache. Akwanya big push afaso. Eye kwanya wodro nya wo man this country afford to lose you people. But because you are staying mute, because you are staying quiet, the NPP is taking advantage of your quietness. And they are working. Yeah? I feel when you're next year 2027. About one soon. Abatuana Swaye NDC, you need to wake up. I am not doing politics here. I am being factual. I am being real. This country can afford to have the NPP in government anytime soon. I will keep saying this. Ghanaians can't. Dompreh. The NPP for 8 years I want to so sika here want to allocate here and National Food Buffer Stock Company for say woman konkoto maize glat, rice glat, egg glat, tomato glat, bibia na babuso me NPP for sika woman de told me I need it. The NPP should furnish me with the money they allocated to NAFCO to buy these things. Give them to me. From last year to this year, some Yamitrimun Ameboka, Omampani John Dramani Mama and the NDC government, I'm a national food buffer stock, almost 300 million Ghana cedis. If I stand to be corrected, Sanchez are. Say, woman fento emo, woman fento bro, woman fento kosia, a ban, crofo penny pardon water. Sika abana yidia to na wode to yemi se kuafo ahodo bebere say efi last year bapem na wo mo no baya na o madogu ebro emo nkosua ye wo hanom ana santi achemagogo onyene kwa me Brempong ni krom na o mado tomato wi a wo mo begina TV so ebebu nkotoje se aban ye tomato na be sei ade chain na National Food Buffer Stock Company akoto o de koma SHS for no. So I'm going to get Marco PM Opru West. So Omado bro. Na Omu Nyanto for Etimu NPP for no. Momo de ba bemu. Na kwanya mo be faso a aban betie. The very day medal sorry. Na the party NPP ni hobio no. I'll be the happiest person. Ebeya wo yaba maka. Because mu baby anyone more ya say o man we da makoma so. Baby anyone mo betina wo man so pesa me nkominya kwanya mo be fa so no mafo man ya japade ya di amene. I mean yes sir, the NDC they are not talking. Anka Finance Ministry Dr. Kasiel Atuba force and say one man a kahudwa ebuwa now the NDC government etua wa NPP dimu NPP ajebesia ma omo centenary bond besia ye betua ni 100 years NPP ajebi kulum bond wangwai bond no sa Vietnam ni aje ne kura NPP GB edu ba bi na obi ase omo musika bi o jebesia na wa wuntua on service debt no o sa ba GB hwan na fa sika ne mawo na omo dani o mani ba fie ana o be ka kire nse emere wan nkokora nyina mo ma mesalai wa ha ye ba ba yi muti musika na mo de abeto to bond no me na dan Akufo-Addo me Alhaji Bawumia me ken na ya Oforiata finance minister ya first no mo ma be 10 years why o man ni eniska enti mo bond na de da no obi a metena se ana o mo bo pentoa enti yanti wani mo ya de found tiri wo ba bi e betwa bi na mo ja pramo se wo be wu se wo betena se inform ho enti through this DDEP NPP de ba ye enipa ewu wo krom ha one more Matthias here can testify. Kwanya woman maame ni on papa no mfa so breye anso no mo kro. Because na nando dan Akufo-Addo Alhaji Bawumia Ken Oforiata agi omusika by force. So on first can him and another Dompreh the entire minority. You want to pretend as if say you care for the people more than the government and they wabo modern yen say yepa so mind be fa Ntim apa bi de fra e bom panye kire wo tumfo Nyankopon ke say abiri bia Nyankopon emie Ghana fo ani mfiri NPP fo ho wo Nyankopon emie Ghana fo akoma mu wo mie Ghana fo adwenim emfa NPP fo ho let every Ghanaian know how dangerous the NPP is. How dangerous you are. Mumu be kachira aban. Anoh Dompreh kwatoi. Ana unni benku. Unni makpeledi. Kokro untai numbi wahu. Anka minority mudu inanka mato. Mumre so me say. Mumami. A list of sika mu allocative man NAFCO for the 8 years say often to surplus often to enyane na ebuso mo fe mame edi ka aka kire mo course ni de mo be ya but so far as me enke Brempong me gusi ya centronia me yes adwuma we abere bi opportunity ne bedam anim no me ka no kra kire Ghana for me yi ba kokora mfim Monshane nso enye kola wo be ye enye kasa wo be ka enke Brempong mebom Ghana for mesra mo ba bia meka da bia se ba bia wo man na du no yenye mampani a watena so da akotena fiasa ba betena so the experience alone enye easy but NDC for ni bi so age appointment na wo mo mampani ye go so pilot list no ye ya de ye hu no will keep this government in power, the NDC government in power for a very long time. Because they are the only political party and they are what they can say, send that swan a woman chain. I will say, I told you,
Dedi kama, I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far, so good. Say, open online portal, a Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.